Internet, welcome back to my little corner of the world, and boy do I have exciting news for you. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Ali-Ann. I'm a professional actor, dancer, and choreographer here in Ottawa, who also happens to have a day job working for the government. And I love to share with you guys a behind-the-scenes look at all the different projects I'm involved in. So if you would like to know what it's like to be a performer, choreographer, or aerial hoop artist in training, please hit that subscribe button. We have so much fun here, and we would love for you to join the official Ali-Ann fam. Group name, work in progress. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, I have an audition announcement to make. Yes, that's right, you have a chance to work with me on a show. How fun would that be? As I've mentioned before on my channel, before the pandemic in 2019-2020, I was involved as the choreographer for a production of Hairspray.
It's way beyond Grease. Hairspray.
And I'm really excited to announce that that show has survived the pandemic. Yes, Hairspray is coming to Ottawa May of 2022, and we would love to have you be part of our team.
Want to be one of the nicest kids in town? Cut school tomorrow and come down to station WYZT to audition.
The biggest reason why we were able to save this show is because we have the most amazing cast and crew working on this production. For those of you who aren't familiar with Suzart Productions, they are known as Ottawa's family theater company. They are incredibly inclusive, and they have a goal of making their space a safe space for actors of all ages, experience levels, and abilities to embrace theater. Suzart actually has a brand new artistic director, Catherine Spear, who really wants to make the company more innovative, and a lot of really exciting changes are happening to make this a more exciting and nurturing place for everybody.
Give them a hand, folks. All right, all right.
The entire directing team for this production of Hairspray is brand new to Suzart, and we're so excited to bring a fresh perspective to a company with such a lovely reputation for inclusivity here in town. Let me tell you that before the pandemic slowed everything down, we were so excited about how the show is coming together. Not only is the cast top notch, and I can attest that they are performing really advanced choreography and singing some pretty difficult songs, they also have amazing chemistry on stage, and let me tell you, Ottawa has not seen a Hairspray performance quite like this yet. Unfortunately, it has been 2 years since we started working on this production, and people have moved on with their lives. We have a few cast members who have gone on to pursue the next steps in their theater careers. A few people have gone to university, have moved to different cities, and therefore we have some really incredible roles that we need to fill. Some of them include Penny Piggleton, Amber Von Tussle, and Link Larkin. I know these are bucket list roles for a lot of people, and this is your chance to get involved with a production you know is going to be top notch.
Seems like we'll have an opening here on the show for a girl just as fun-loving, but maybe not quite as freewheeling.
We are also looking to fill in some Caucasian and some colored ensemble roles in the show. Many of the ensemble parts we're looking for have lines or feature moments, so there's really something for everyone, and I highly recommend that you sign up and come and audition for us.
I can't believe I'm really here auditioning. I can't believe I'm really here watching you audition.
Okay, so you're gonna come and try out? You're gonna come and audition? Lucky for you, I'm going to share with you all of the details you will need before the Suzart auditions, which are being held on
December 11th and 12th.
2021. If you had heard about the auditions back when we held them in 2019, or if you actually came and auditioned, you probably heard about the Hairspray Dance Audition Boot Camp. This is something that I'm very proud to have introduced to the Ottawa theater community, and we got a lot of positive feedback last time. It was a huge success, so I'm very happy to announce that we are bringing Dance Audition Boot Camp back. But what's Dance Audition Boot Camp, Ali-Ann? Well, I know from personal experience that auditions can be nerve-wracking.
I'm just a little nervous.
This is show business, young lady. If you think you're nervous now, wait till you're on the air.
Personally, I get most nervous about singing in front of an audition panel. It's weird. I'm not super nervous about singing in front of an audience of like 500 people, but singing for a panel of 5 people, terrifying. From what I've gathered, however, most people feel the most nervous about the dance portion of a musical theater audition. And I want to make people feel as comfortable as they can auditioning in front of me. And the best way that I thought to help people was to give them a chance to learn the dance in advance from me directly, kind of like a mini special dance class, where the routine you learn, you're gonna have to perform in front of me for the audition. This is a huge bonus for a lot of people because instead of getting 20 minutes to learn a 1-minute dance routine, you get an hour. And you also get to work on the dance routine at home and really tweak and perfect all of those nitpicky things I might be looking for in the audition. If you are interested in signing up for Dance Boot Camp, which if you're auditioning, highly recommend, all that information is going to be in the description box below. But Allianne, what if I can't make it that day? Well, don't worry, because this time I'm also going to be putting up a dance tutorial here on this channel that you can practice with at home.
Mrs. Turnblad, it's a new dance! The Stricken Chicken!
Well, I can't hear myself think.
If you're thinking of signing up, the most important thing that I want you to know is that the entire artistic panel wants you to succeed. That's why I'm also going to include a little mini interview I had with the artistic director for Hairspray, Lisa Dunn, who's gonna give you a little bit of an insight on what she's looking for in the audition. Pay attention. This could be the key for you to have the best audition of your life. Welcome to my channel, Lisa Dunn. Thank you for doing this little interview with me today.
Hello, Allie, choreographer extraordinaire. Thank you for having me.
So we want to give prospective auditioners the inside scoop on what we're looking for. So first and foremost, what kind of person are we looking to join our cast?
We are looking for, above all, kind people, happy people, positive people. But if you are a person who's happy and positive, who can also sing and dance, then we want you to come out to auditions. We specifically have a few holes in our male cast. So we are looking for young males between, I would say, stage age 16 and 22. We specifically have a need for our Link Larkin, our resident heartthrob. So if that sounds like someone you know or you, please make sure you sign up for auditions. We are also looking for diverse people to join our cast. As you know, Hairspray has a beautiful, diverse element. And if that sounds like it might be you or someone you know, please encourage them or yourself to come out to auditions.
So we've got some pretty big roles that we need to fill, such as Amber Von Tussle, Penny Pingleton, and Link Larkin. If someone, my dog, if someone's interested in coming out for one of those parts, what's something that would make them stand out compared to an ensemble member?
We require somebody with pretty solid acting chops for all 3 of these roles. Amber has quite the attitude, so you don't necessarily have to be an Amber in real life, but if you can pull Amber from deep inside you and bring that nastiness to the stage, we would love to see that.
Aren't you a little fat for the show?
That's enough, Amber.
Penny is a very strong singer, dancer, and actor, so we're looking for somebody fairly well-rounded for that. And as we've talked about, Link is the resident heartthrob, so he needs to have that kind of croonery vibe. He's the one everyone looks up to, so we're looking for someone pretty special for that spot as well.
Oh, whoa. Sorry, little darling. Hope I didn't dent your due.
In terms of preparing for the audition, what's your number one piece of advice for someone wanting to come and try out? How can they come in as confident as possible into the room.
We're really lucky on this production that we have you, Allie, who is a really innovative choreographer. The last round of auditions, people were actually able to come in advance of the audition, learn the routine, go home, practice it, so that when they came into audition for the rest of the directing team, they were solid in their knowledge of the dance. This time, that's also going to be made available through YouTube. So I really encourage anyone to check that out. Learn the dance as much as you can in advance, practice with a friend, practice in front of the mirror. Another thing as a director that I really look for is people tend to forget their hands and their feet. So they bring this character to life, but they don't remember to bring it right through to their fingers and toes. So bring that character to your body from head to toe and really embody that character in the time that you're in the audition room. Warm up your vocals. Some of us haven't sang in a really long time. So, it's reach out to your old vocal coach, do a few runs with them, make sure that your pipes are warm and ready to go. Otherwise, just come in, be yourself, smile, engage with the directing team. It's always good for us to kind of get to know a little bit about you as a person, what your interests are, and don't be shy to speak up. If you're in there reading for a part and there's something feeling wrong about it, and can we try exploring it this way? We love that. Especially you, Allie, you are like all about movement. So you may come in there and be asked to do things with your body that you've never explored before, whether it's breathing a certain way, stretching a certain way, walking a certain way. So just be very open.
What's the situation with callbacks? And if somebody does get a callback, what does that mean? Does that mean that they're in the show?
A callback means we want to see you again. A callback gives us an opportunity to really test chemistry against other actors. And specifically with this show, we have an existing cast that we built back in December of 2019. So, people have changed, people have grown. So as we're bringing new people into the cast, it's really important for us to see how everybody works together. So at a callback, that might be something you're asked to read with another actor to see how you guys play off of each other. A callback is a good thing, but even if you don't get the role, it doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong. It may be that you're just not the right person for the role at this time. But it does show that you're doing something right. If we want to see you again, keep it up, keep trying. Even if Hairspray is not the right show for you, there's a lot of other shows coming back to the stage in the city, thankfully. So just keep at it.
We've also got to keep in mind that we already have a lot of these parts already cast, right? There's a limited availability of roles for this set of auditions. So if you get a call back, congratulations, that's really great. We're working with tinier numbers. And I think I'm right in saying that if you don't get a call back, that doesn't mean you're not cast either.
No, that's absolutely true. And it never hurts to reach out, I find, to the directing team for feedback after an audition. Allie specifically give great notes for dancers on where they can improve. I'm not a dancer, I'm not a singer. So I can assess overall, stage quality, but, call upon all of the directing team to help you for that next audition.
The council will now meet in secret, debate your personality flaws, and come to a final decision.
Are there opportunities for people who aren't necessarily drawn to the spotlight, but might be willing to help out behind the scenes?
Absolutely. One of the nice things about Suzart Productions in particular that I like is they have a very homey family vibe. So we're always looking to, fill out backstage positions as well. This show, there is quite a need for some strong vocals. So we may be looking for pit singers. So if that's something that you're interested in, you love to sing, but you don't want to be on stage. You don't want to have to do hair and makeup every night, but you really want to, give your input to this show, by all means, reach out because we could use pit singers. If you are somebody that, you are a teenager and you need volunteer hours for high school, reach out because we could use you. Backstage, props team. We have an amazing makeup artist. We have an amazing master carpenter. We could always use help with scenic painting, putting sets together. There is a lot of opportunities to get involved in theater and help you get those volunteer hours. If you're somebody who just has some time on your hands and you want to come learn a little bit more, give us a call. Come on out.
Yeah, I mean, those volunteer hours, sometimes they can be really, really boring. And this is a great, super fun place.
Yeah. You can get those hours really quick. Like you can come in and, throughout the one show run, you could probably do half of what you need for your whole 40 hours for high school.
So obviously we're coming back after 2 years away, and a lot has changed in those 2 years. What are we doing as a theater company to ensure that we're coming back to Forrest? What are we doing to ensure that we're coming back to theater in a safe way?
Suzart, along with many other theater companies, is implementing a mandatory vaccination policy. So if you want to be part of this production, whether it's on stage, backstage, in the workshop costume room, you will require a vaccine at this time. We will be checking vaccines every time you enter the building, so we can assure that everything is up to code. We are working with City of Ottawa and their facilities, so we have to also abide by all of their rules. So we are making sure that we are adhering to how many people are allowed, not only in the building, but in the rehearsal room at one time. Some of the board members are going to be around to make sure that all of the information is validated and kept safe. So you don't have to worry that anything would be shared that's confidential. There's also going to be protocols in place. If something does go wrong, if somebody is exposed, we will definitely have protocols in place to deal with that. We're coming back to a very different theater world. So we're all adjusting, and we're going to, have our masks on when we can. We're going to have our social distancing when we can, and making sure that everybody is comfortable and safe, and that we get this show on stage. That is the main goal, is that we can get today and do a show.
It's been 2 years of trying to get Hairspray on stage. We're ready.
And we're off.
Okay, so are you still on the fence about whether or not you should audition for this show? Don't be. I actually have some words to share from members of the cast.
Hi, I'm Jenny Colbert, and today I'm going to be talking to you about auditioning for Suzart's production of Hairspray and what I love most about being in the cast. Before COVID, I was cast as Tracy Turnblad, and I was so excited because this has been my dream role since I started acting. What I loved most about being in the cast was, before Hairspray, I had never been a leading role in a show before, and I thought everyone was going to judge me for being just a little 15-year-old girl that I was. But when I came to rehearsals, I remember being so welcome and loved, and it just felt so amazing. Another thing I loved about being in the cast was the amount of talent that was within those rehearsal walls. Whether it was singing or dancing or our amazing seamstresses and set builders, there was so much talent to go around, and it felt amazing to have a second family away from home on Sunday afternoons. If you would like to be a part of the fun, make sure to audition for Suzart's production of Hairspray this December. See you there, Baltimore!
I think I'm speaking for everyone when I say that we are ready for some theater. And this show is going to be the perfect comeback for any actor who misses being on stage. Even with the exploration of Hairspray's themes of equality and integrity and kindness and accepting people for who they really are, feels good to come back to. I know a lot of the cast members were really affected by what happened to George Floyd and everything that's going on in the States. Not to mention everything that's going on here in Canada with residential schools and how we have been treating our Indigenous peoples. I think there's something that really resonates with Hairspray that is timely to right now. This is a show we have to do because of what's going on in our world right now.
It's the times. They're changing.
Again, down below in the description bar is all the information that you're going to need for your audition. We really hope you sign up. On behalf of Suzart and the entire directing team, we really hope to see you there. I'm actually going to be documenting a lot of the rehearsal process. So if your kid's in the show or your boyfriend or girlfriend's in the show and you want to keep to date with what they've been up to, be sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification, that little bell icon, give this video a like, and leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you, and tell me what your favorite Hairspray song is. I want to know. In the meantime, if you have any questions about the Hairspray auditions, I am happy to answer any of them. So feel free to ask those in the comment section too. And keep your eyes peeled because that dance tutorial, oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming and it's gonna be right here. You can't stop the beat. You can't stop the beat. Yeah, you can't stop the beat.